Sinwar's role as the mastermind of the heinous October 7th massacre of 2023, which prompted the raging war.
1 year ago, Yahya Sinwar, the terrorist chief of Hamas, launched the October 7th massacre against Israel. It was the bloodiest attack on the Jewish people since the Holocaust. It was the worst attack on the Jewish state since the founding of Israel. Sinwar's terrorists murdered in cold blood 1,200 people. That's elderly people, Holocaust survivors, children. They brutally raped women. They beheaded men. They burned babies alive. And they took some 250 men, 251 women, men, and children hostage to the dungeons of Gaza. Today, the mastermind of this day of sheer evil is no more. Yahya Sinwar is dead. He was killed in Rafah by the brave soldiers of the Israel Defense Forces. While this is not the end of the war in Gaza, it's the beginning of the end.
Netanyahu went on to relay a message to the people of Gaza, including those terrorists holding hostages captive, granting them a way out of their intended fate.
To the people of Gaza, I have a simple message. This war can end tomorrow. It can end if Hamas lays down its arms and returns our hostages. Hamas is holding 101 hostages in Gaza who are citizens of 23 countries, citizens of Israel, but citizens of many other countries. Israel is committed to doing everything in our power to bring all of them home. And Israel will guarantee the safety of all those who return our hostages. But to those who would harm our hostages, I have another message. Israel will hunt you down and bring you to justice.
The Israeli premier concluded his remarks by also addressing regional countries who've been closely monitoring Iran's multi-front war versus Israel.
I also have a message of hope to the peoples of the region. The axis of terror that was built by Iran is collapsing before our eyes. Nasrallah is gone. His deputy Muhsin is gone. Haniyeh is gone. Def is gone. Sinwar is gone. The reign of terror that the Iranian regime has imposed on its own people and on the peoples of Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, and Yemen, this too will come to an end. All those who seek a future of prosperity and peace in the Middle East should unite to build a better future. Together, we can push back the forces of darkness and create a future of light and hope for all of us.
It is important to highlight that there were no hostages present during the elimination of Yahya Sinwar, who has been hiding in an area of the southern Gazan town of Rafah in a battle zone which was encircled by the IDF forces and in which the troops conducted operational activity during the past couple of weeks.
Yahya Sinwar hid in the place where our forces were attacking for a long time. We didn't know he was there, but we continued to act with determination. Our forces identified 3 terrorists fleeing from house to house, running. The forces who were in the area attacked the terrorists, who split up after being shot at. Yahya Sinwar ran away alone to one of the buildings. With the terrorists whom we eliminated, there were no hostages. The forces are now scanning the area with caution to keep the safety of our forces.
Our work is not done. We will not rest until we bring home all our hostages by any means. And we will continue to operate until we complete all our missions in defense of the people of Israel.
Meanwhile, IDF Chief of General Staff Lieutenant General Herzi Halevi visited the troops responsible for the elimination of arch-terrorist Yahya Sinwar.
I just met with the troops that eliminated him yesterday during an encounter in the Rafah area.